Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday of a bank holiday weekend, and the sun is shining and the weatherman says it's going to be sunny for the whole weekend, so I hope you get to enjoy it. Congratulations to everybody who made it on to our Roll of Honour list this month. We have 19 people on it this month, so really good going. Now I'm going to attempt to read it, and it's quite far away. So congratulations to Patricia, Aaron, Helen, Sharon, Jean, Natalie, Mo, Maureen, all the way in Albufeira, Jean, Jane, Maria, Margaret, Annalise, Anka, Tara, Maxine, Neve, Viv, and of course my very own Alan. So well done everybody for keeping it up. You're doing great. I hope you're enjoying it, and let's go again for the month of June. One practice a week. Just keep it going. Absolutely brilliant. If you can do more, do more. And I know many of you do more than just the one, but even getting one practice a week in is fantastic. So I've got a nice kind of slow practice today because it's really warm, so we won't be expelling too much energy. We'll be taking it nice and slow. So let us begin in a seated position. Close your eyes. Let go of your day and everything that's going on in your world. And just come to the mat. Releasing any tension in your body. Relaxing the jaw and the face, shoulders, the arms. Begin to find space in the spine with equal weight on both seat bones, allowing the body to expand upwards, engaging your core to hold yourself and carry yourself. And then let your attention go to your breath. Inhaling through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhaling through your nose, nice and slow and long. One more breath here. And then gently open your eyes, making your way to tabletop, having the toes together. Open the knees out nice and wide. Push the hips back to the heels as much as is comfortable for you to do so. And then either put one fist on top of the other, let the forehead rest here, or bring the forehead down onto the mat, arms extended out. Just enjoying that nice stretch of the spine, allowing it to fully open out. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then making your way up to kneel, so bringing those knees together, just curl the toes. Sitting down, so you're getting a nice stretch on the feet. Sitting up tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Engaging the core. One more breath. And then coming back into your tabletop, let's slowly make our way into a downward dog. So curling those toes once again, push the hips back to the heels, lifting the knees up, push the hips back, pedal the legs and the feet, slowly encouraging the legs to stretch out and open. And making your way into stillness in your downward dog. Gaze towards the belly button, hips towards the back of the mat. 2 more breaths here. And then from here, see, can you come down onto your forearms? So your heels are going to come up off the mat, and that's fine. Just see, can you come onto your forearms? So it's a little bit stronger in the shoulders here, a bit more of a stretch in the legs. Your weight will have moved slightly forward, but try to keep the length in the spine. One more breath. And then lower the knees down onto the mat. Coming up back into your tabletop. And let's step it up to come up and stand. Good. Come to the long side of the mat here. We're going to come down into a squat. So open the legs out about 2 or 3 hip widths. Bending the knees, let the seat go back. And then see, can you come up onto your toes here and balance? Hinge at the hips, staying in your squat. Raise the arms up. Pick a point about 18 inches in front of you on the floor. Hold the gaze there. Really good strengthening for the legs. One more breath here. And then lower the feet down, making your way back up to stand. Let's just swivel on that right foot to turn it to the top of the mat. Turn the left foot inwards, bending this right knee so it's coming over the right ankle. Raise the arms up and let's just take a sideways bend here. So it's your side angle, so you're used to doing this pose normally with your arm resting on your thigh, but to make it a little more challenging, see, can you have both arms stretched out past your ears? One more breath here. And then frame the foot and step back into your downward dog once again. 3 breaths here. Hopefully you could feel how much that pose just helps to strengthen the upper legs. And again, coming down onto your forearms. Let the heels rise up. Maybe see, can you step the feet in a little bit closer? Just an inch or two. And coming down onto your knees, let the feet come together, let the knees come apart. Push back into your wide child's pose. And one more breath here. Drawing back up into your tabletop and stepping up to the top of the mat once again and bringing yourself to the long side. Again, opening those legs out wide to 3 hip widths apart, coming down into your squat, lifting up onto the toes, hinging at the hips, raise the arms up. Gaze about 18 inches ahead of you on the floor. One more breath if you can. And lowering the heels. Rising up, this time turning towards the back of the mat. Turn that left foot to the back of the mat, turning that right foot inwards, slightly bending this left knee. And again, let's bring it into our side angle with both arms pointing out. Keeping that good bend in the front knee to really activate the quad here and the muscles all around the knees. So you're really making this upper leg work hard. One more breath. And again, framing the foot, just swivel on that back foot, step back into your downward dog again for 3 breaths. And once again, onto your forearms, maybe step the feet in an inch or two. One more breath. And again, coming down into your tabletop. Let's draw the right knee into the center between the 2 hands. Walk that right foot in front of the left knee. Stretch that left leg back and let's drop down to our pigeon pose. Forehead on the ground, arms outstretched. And allowing that upper leg to stretch from the glute. One more breath here. And coming back through your tabletop to take it to the other side. Stretching that right leg out behind you, making your way down onto the mat. And one more breath here. And once again, coming up into your tabletop momentarily, then lower the body down onto the mat, having those elbows under the shoulders. Let's take a nice Sphinx pose. So we're getting a nice little back bend. One more breath. And then lowering the head down onto the mat, bending the two knees. So if you're able to reach your feet, hold your feet with your hands. If you can't reach them, just point towards them. If you're just pointing towards them and you can't reach them, just lift up the front of the body, the chest, the forehead, still looking at the mat, and see, can you raise these legs a little bit above the ground. If you've got hold of your feet, again, do exactly the same thing. So raise up the forehead and chest and lift the legs away. Big stretch for the quads and the knees. One more breath here. And releasing it down. Let the legs come out long. Let the arms come out long. Full body stretch from the tips of your hands all the way down to your feet. One more breath. And then we're just going to roll over onto our back. So literally just rolling over, keeping the arms outstretched. You can shuffle your way back onto your mat if you like. One more breath here. Then bring the arms out into a T, bending the knees. We're going to just lift up into a bridge, so drawing up the pelvis, pressing into the mat with the feet. One more breath. And then gently lowering yourself down onto the mat, bending both knees, bringing the hands to touch the toes, Let's raise the legs up. And then you can either stay like this and have your knees as bent as you need to have here, or if you want to go a little further, you can just see, can you draw those feet in closer to you, those legs closer to you, and maybe even all the way to have those feet touching the floor behind you if you can. So you get a full stretch of the back of the body. And lowering yourself down, hug those knees into the chest. Coming to stillness. Let the feet come down onto the mat. Let the legs lengthen out. The arms down by your sides with the palms facing upwards. Softening the body. Allowing it to recover. Letting go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. Letting go the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. Whole of your body, just let it go. And letting your heart fill with gratitude here. Gratitude to the person that you are. And then let your attention rest on your breath. As you inhale through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Keeping your focus on your breath as you inhale and exhale.